I think ultimately this weekend has been great promo for his new documentary coming out on Netflix called The Seat. But I actually found out something very interesting about this documentary.
Oh, yeah?
Because when we first found out that it was happening, you had a bit of a hot take on it, didn't you?
Well, I was a bit confused. I mean, it circled around Kimi Antonelli, this young teenager, getting a seat, but it was circulating around, oh my God, this is unprecedented. This young teenager has been able to make it big in Formula One and not least be able to get himself into one of those most desired seats in the sport. But to me, I thought it was really random because we've seen people on the grid before, and I'll tell you something, out of the 3 champions were both very young when they were put into the sport, into big teams.
Also, Antonelli wasn't the only one this year to get into a big team. Lawson started out in Red Bull.
Yes, one of 6 new rookies that came to the table. Antonelli being young and being put into a top team is simply just how the sport works nowadays. So I found it strange that they were going to do a whole documentary on Kimi Antonelli? ?
Well, I've got some insider information for you.
You definitely don't.
Insider.
Well,
who's your insider?
LinkedIn.
Well, that's terrible insider.
No, it's called The Seat. It's coming out on Netflix, and it is essentially an ad for WhatsApp. The quote for this that I have is, "Many of the discussions that resulted in Mercedes choosing young Italian driver Kimi Antonelli played out over messaging app WhatsApp. The result is a 1-hour documentary on Netflix, a brand-funded story that can be an effective solution for both Formula One and WhatsApp, especially when the youngest fans are prolific ad skippers, ad blockers, and ad ignorers." And a quote from Meta here, "We don't believe we should be limited by ad formats. Storytelling allows us to occupy a unique position in the hearts of users and pushes beyond the functional role we play." So essentially, WhatsApp have paid to create a documentary about how Toto Wolff and Kimi Antonelli had a WhatsApp video call when they told him that he was going to be the Mercedes driver, which, of course, we saw in Drive to Survive.
What a random documentary.